anyway, um, yeah. But anyway, so there's that.
What's the deal with dads?
What?
I thought you just fucking zooted him away.
Seriously.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so I think we're good to go here. I feel like I think I'm good to
We
go.
didn't level up, did we?
No.
No. You wish. Okay. Now that I had my seizure right there, let's get recapping. So
What's happening in this recapping?
you guys are in this little abandoned house. Maddie and do you guys remember? And Maddie, Tony, and Tommy Salami. Do you guys remember when you guys did your night shifts and all that fun stuff? What kind of happened? Or
there was a
Do you
guy
wanna tell
looting
us?
stuff. He may have broken
The guy
into
looting
the house
stuff.
we were in, and then he jumped out the
Correct.
upstairs window.
Excellent.
And then I ate him whole.
You did not
Entire
even
body. And then
You did not. If I remember correctly, Tommy, you were the voice of reason, right?
I not because of reason. I just was lazy. I didn't want to fucking check on him, or I didn't want to chase him.
All right. Okay. All right.
Say
fair
it was
enough,
reason
fair
all
enough.
you want. Say it's reason.
All right. You're right. I shouldn't assume that about you. But then, you guys also learned a little bit more about Tea Kettle and Sunshriek. Do you guys want to recap a little bit your feelings that you guys kind of felt about Tea Kettle?
Just that we all liked him and thought he was a stand-up guy, or
Not even close. There is something afoot.
Okay.
He
That's
knows
all I can-
things.
That's all I can
They
say.
may be important things, and he doesn't
Yeah.
know it.
You learned that Tea Kettle's been around as a guard a pretty long time. He used to actually be around the same time when Gruz used to rule his city. And you also found out that that one anti-paladin guy, Sunshriek, he like beat a civilian to death because of a supposed wrong that he felt, and then the guy Sunshriek wasn't even actually punished, and then Tea Kettle made some comments about how we take down Gruz because he won't stop just by taking over one city, and all he wants is power. So, but that is where you guys left. It is now the next day. So yesterday, you all had ran out of the Burning Inn and had barely made it out of there with your lives. You hunkered down at this abandoned house. You stitched up Tea Kettle's arm that had been cut off, and Crave, you were able to steal some food. You guys got some stuff. You talked to Tea Kettle some more, and now it is the evening. And you just learned that you overheard some, or I should say at least, Xylophone was outside and overheard some of the civilians talking, and you heard that some residential areas, some bridges, and some people had been destroyed / murdered, and it sounds like the three of you are being blamed for it. And that is where we are at right now. So, after Xylo, I'm assuming you told everyone this?
Of course.
So after Xylo, you come back into the house and kind of tell all of them this. Tea Kettle says, we need to get into the Ambelina's palace. I'm not sure when you all want to go, but I know we should definitely be restocked before we go in, because I don't know how much of a point there will basically be a no point of return after that. Like, if we go in there, expect there to be guards. We can always scout ahead and kind of figure out maybe there's like a pattern to the guards or anything like that. But I cannot imagine if you all have been on wanted posters and we've been blamed for the inn burning down. Now we're being blamed for these, domestic terrorism things. I can't imagine that the Queen is going to be easily accessible. Let alone, the guards have been looking for us, for over 24 hours now. So, what is it that you wish to do?
Well, if it's a point of no return, my friends, we should probably finish our side quests before we head into the castle.
I'm gonna. Can I travel?
Thank you, Tony.
And submit my review of the potions
I was
to
about to
Potion
say.
Magazine.
I think we have a number of reviews that haven't been finished and spread to the masses.
Yeah, Tommy Salami. If I remember correctly, it was about to review. I want to look back on some of these things.
I'm not doing that. I was hoping to die long before I had to write those things.
I mean, technically, you did give the review.
I gave one of them.
pre-written
I think I
review to Jack.
offered like 3 of them. So
Yeah. So I mean, Jack
pretty
has the review.
good.
Yeah.
Look, my friends, the longer we stay sitting around idly chatting, the longer we risk certain death. Might as well risk probable death.
Yes.
Peter, can I use... Would I, as a Naftian, know the best way to get into Ambelina's castle?
Not necessarily. You can make general. You're still only trained in it, correct?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be anything
Yeah.
more than trained.
All right. Yeah. So you can go. No, you would not know the exact layouts. You have you would know where it's at in general. Like, it might take you a little bit of time with like a survival check or an Naftian lore check to find it, but you would have no idea the exact fortifications it has. You wouldn't know the exact patrol routes. You could do a general assessment of like, okay, maybe they might switch out patrols every 6-8 hour shifts maybe, but then again
more like, okay, so we know that there's a main entrance to the keep or to her court or wherever, but hey, actually there might be this side where the servants come in and through for kitchens.
Sure.
Is that anything I would know, or is that something I should scout for?
If that is something you wish to learn, which it totally can be, that is something you will need to go ahead and research or gather info about.
Okay.
So the other thing, do you ask this of Tea Kettle?
No, not at all. I'm asking you as God.
Okay, so then I don't want to metagame or anything else on that then. Okay? So, yes, you can gather that information, but again, you would have to get closer.
Right. That's why I'm asking. It's not something with Naftian lore I would know. Okay.
Correct.
Well, I guess first before Tea Kettle.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You all right? You feeling okay?
I'm doing okay. My arm sometimes, makes me have to clear my throat.
Your arms? You mean your arm?
Yeah, my arm.
Lieutenant Tea Kettle, you ain't got no arms.
You're right, I have one arm and then one stump. But thank you for reminding me, Faith.
Do you know the best approach we would have on Ambelina's keep?
I do not. Can I have all of you... I need to actually make a roll. Can I have all of you please tell me your will DC?
High.
Will. Plus 12.
So 22 for Tommy Salami.
16.
16 for Maddie.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta move this blanket under my ass. Let me roll. So I heard, Tommy, you got a 22. Tony, you have a what?
Effective 24.
24. Maddie?
26.
26. Got it. Thank you.
DC 26.
Yeah.
DC.
I assumed. Okay. Yeah, no, I do not know the best route. However, if we want to know that, if we want to know different routes to get into Ambelina's inner sanctum palace area, we should scout out. And my advice might be, you're not gonna like this, but we should split up. Simply because if we are together, we are more likely to be spotted than we are apart. If they see a goblin and a kobold and a human, they're going to make assumptions. And who knows, with the way things are going right now, they might be really looking closely at kobolds and goblins. So we have to be extra careful.
On all of the wanted posters, was Tea Kettle ever one of the members on there, or is he just kind of incidentally caught up with this? Other than being targeted by Grooves, potentially.
This was something that I don't remember who recalled this. I feel like it was Crave who recalled this. But Crave, I feel like you recalled last session, because I wrote it down here, that Tea Kettle's face was not Tony on any of the wanted posters.
He might actually have the
Only-
easiest time of us moving around and
Only the
three of
you were on. And for some reason, Fabiola the Canolia the Third was not on there either. But Fabiola kind of like bailed out a while ago and decided to go ahead and go live on their farm, where they raise
upstate.
a bunch of upstate, a bunch of tiny cats. So
Yeah,
that
it's the
sounds
farm
so
up
nice
the
for them.
river.
it is, yeah, they love it. So, so would you like me then, since I could be a little more incognito, to possibly scout around? It might take me the night, and possibly I could. Right now, it is it's evening, and so I'm telling you that as DM. I could be back. I might not be back tonight, just because I would want to be as quiet as possible, and so I could be back at a safe time sometime tomorrow. So if you guys think you can handle this without me, I could go scout ahead, watch the patrols, see how they do, watch their patterns, and then come back and report on what I found. Would you like me to do that? And then, or what do you think?
Certainly wouldn't help or hurt to have a number of eyes checking out the place. We could all probably scout it out in different ways.
I'm down for that. Maybe Tea Kettle does a little bit, but we can also observe some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you wish to all go at the same time?
No, I will lag behind.
Lazy
So-
motherfucker. Let's get inside.
So, Maddie, do you want to stay behind then the entire time? Because I don't want to this will take a couple of, let me rephrase. In game, it'll take a couple hours. Outside of game, it's not going to take a couple of hours.
It better not take
Go
a couple
ahead
of
and
fucking
do it.
hours.
3 to 4 more
so-
sessions.
Yeah, 3 to 4
3 to 4
months.
months. Yeah. 3 to 4 more sessions. I really want to get into the gritty details of you guys trying to avoid every single face. And whenever anyone comes up and says, "Hey, are you that kobold?" And I want you guys to all react the right way.
What are you, racist? Saying I look like every other kobold?
Damn
Yes.
bigots.
So Matt, do you want to stay behind? Is that what? I'm sorry, Xylo. Is that what you were saying? You want to stay behind?
Yes.
Okay.
But I want. I will stay here and keep our base of operations secure. If a guy could just have Crave and Sliskin lag behind just for a little bit too, so it's not too suspicious if we have 3 people leaving the same place at the same time.
Okay. So then Tea Kettle says, "Okay, I think I'm ready to go then. What I will do is I'm going to get some provisions for myself on the way." And he tells you a general direction. He goes, "I believe, if I remember correctly, that..." And he points off in the distance. He goes, "The palace should be that way. Be careful. Okay? Don't feel nervous about... Don't feel you have to take a direct route there. If you see too many guards, go around. We have plenty of time." And so then he just says, "Be careful," and then he takes off.
Friends.
So, how late do you guys want to leave? When do you want to go? I'm sorry, I'll let you guys roleplay.
I'm gonna give it like a couple of minutes, and hopefully, as you guys try to I want to go. Like I'm gonna be like, wait, like with my fingers up, like, just wait. 2 minutes later, has he come back?
Nope.
Okay, good. All right. Friends, I want you to know that something seems entirely fishy. I can't quite put my finger on it yet. But ignore that. But I want you guys to stay as safe as possible. I'm going to stay here throughout the night because I don't trust what we might be walking into. So just be very careful and know that we might be walking into our own traps.
Our trap? Our own?
I mean, we might be walking into a trap, our own graves.
Oh,
We might be going into our own graves. I forgot how to speak.
I was just worried that we set traps that we might have forgotten about, and now we're going to walk into them.
I
That
mean,
too.
they are still kind of sitting in every ground floor entrance.
That is a good point.
This is true.
It'll be fine.
So do you want us to scout at all, or should we just
No,
wait for Tea Kettle completely?
I think you guys should scout on ahead. If things go south, I think I can handle myself pretty well, or at least I am a very good escape artist. Just, if I don't return, if you come here and you do not find me, reconvene at the Burning Tavern. I'll be around there at least if I need to make an escape from here.
Heard, bird.
Sounds like a meeting spot.
Okay. But come back here first. Maybe I could be very wrong. Like I said, it's purely based off feeling. But the things I've been learning about Sunshriek and Tea Kettle's previous involvements, it's been very hard to trust people lately. So, anyways, good luck.
Okay, Matt, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to DM then for a little bit, and if there's anything that you wanted to go ahead and do as Xylo kind of while they're out for a couple of hours, I'll let you do that. So kind of be thinking about that while I'm with them. All right, Crave and Sliskin. So you have a general heading on where you want to go to. You've got a couple options. If you've got a society, a survival, or any other lore that has to do with like the city, you can roll those. Just please tell me what they are before you roll them.
I'm rolling society.
I too shall do that.
I have rolled
The Eddie Vedder skill.
That's not a good start to this.
That's a 15.
So you're able to go ahead and get started on walking around. You're having a hard time. You're walking through. It's taking a lot longer than you anticipated, and you're realizing pretty quickly that you're actually getting lost. And at this point now, it's getting to be late evening. We're almost approaching now, almost night. Like we're on dusk time. And so you have a couple of other options. You can continue to go ahead. Maybe you can ask someone else for a general directions, or you can try and roll another survival or society check. But I'm just going to let you know the DC now has increased because you failed that last one.
Silly question, but can we not just see the castle from the streets? Like, is it not larger than everything else nearby?
I guess let me rephrase this then, Tony, is that this check, I guess, is meant to be more of a, yes, you can probably figure that out, is what is the best route to take without causing too much suspicion, or like, where can you guys be walking around towards? Okay, if that makes any sense. Like, where can we be walking through where it's not like, or we're going through like less populated areas, or where areas where there might not be as many guards or something.
Kind of like, you know where this Empire State Building is, but what's the best route to it in New York?
Something like that. Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do? Would you?
The only answer is
Okay.
I have to try again, and the answer is I don't roll any better.
Thomas, is there anything you would like to go ahead and do? Would you like to go ahead and just try and roll another society or survival?
Let me get my bearings, and if I fail at that, I will talk to people. I first rolled a 2, and I have now rolled a 3, so I'm on my way up, climbing up. Let's consider this 17 more times.
Okay, so you guys are able to eventually get there, but at this point now, it's quite dark, and most people are at this point kind of trying to get into their homes. You've also noticed that there are a lot more guard patrols coming in and out of like the streets, and you do see some at a guard patrol behind you on a block, and then there's another one up to the front, and they're not coming right at you yet, but they're about 500 feet away right now. So they do see you, but they don't seem to be quickening their pace or anything like that. Right now, you are less than a 10-minute walk. You see the palace. You're not close enough yet to like see any patrols or anything like that, but you do see these guards that are going to be approaching you post haste. What would you like to do?
Are they walking by an alley by chance?
Are they?
Yes. Or will they?
Eventually they will, yes.
Mm.
The ones coming at you will
Yeah.
eventually go by an alley.
So, as they're about to walk by the alley, I'll use my silent still spell to cast a ghost sound from the alley to make it sound like there's a fight going on in there.
Or they're
Okay.
going to beat them up and steal their outfits.
No, they're just going to go in the alley. We're just going to walk right by them.
That's still
Wait.
somatic, right?
Wait, are they all humans?
Yes.
With my metamagic feats, it is neither somatic nor verbal. I literally
Oh.
just make the spell happen.
What is it? What's the meta magic spell?
Oh god, it's two of them piled into each other. Where are you?
Okay.
The first one is conceal
Wait.
spell, and then you take silent spell after that, and that makes it so you neither have to do gestures nor say words.
Shit. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So, you do this, and you hear some the guards. Hey, what's going on? And they kind of seem to rush in towards the alley, and you're able to go ahead and get past these guards, and you are able to kind of hear the guards behind you. You do hear the footsteps quickly kind of coming much closer to you, and then all of a sudden they just dash into the alleyway with their other comrades. And you walk on by. You do get to the palace. You're able to see that there are two sets of walls, Thomas and Tony. There's the exterior wall and then an interior wall. And then within the interior wall is this more like kind of like fancy home. At the corners of each of the walls there are like keeps, towers, your normal stuff. So what would you like to go ahead and do to try to like observe? Like, what do you want to observe? What are you looking for?
I want to go the road Maddie was talking about with kind of looking for side entrances, maybe like entrances at servants or like anything like that would be going in or out of.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that, Thomas. Tony, what do you want to be looking for?
At the same time he's doing that, I'll be kind of just checking out the walls and whatnot with detect magic and see if there isn't just some enchanted stuff somewhere along the way. Maybe there's secret magic walls. Doors.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you two on this in just a second here. Xylo.
Yes.
Was there anything that you wanted to go ahead and do?
So as soon as they left, is there any kind of light of any kind in this house? Like, do we have a fire going or anything?
You can. Remember, we did say, you did specifically tell me you did not put the start the fire.
Good. But
you said that last session.
No candles, no torches, no nothing. This house is completely dark.
There's a little bit of light coming in from outside. Just because, like, it's for you, it would still be like evening. It's not night yet. For you. So there's some light coming in.
But I just want to clarify that there's no light source.
Correct.
Emanating from the house itself. Good. Then.
Correct. So you feel a hand touch your butt, and you say, "Who touched my butt?" And no one responds.
Hold on.
And you'll never find out who did it.
Okay, I succeeded the will save at least. All right. Whew.
Okay, you're good then.
Yeah, no, there. As long as that is the case, there is quite literally nothing I want to do quite yet. I am just on a constant listen through the door of any approaching noises.
Okay. You don't want to go out and go resupply or anything?
How long has Tea Kettle left the building?
After your 2 minutes of talking to your friends, you guys chatted for about 30 minutes or so, and then they left. So it's been about an hour, and no one's back.
Okay. No, never mind.
And Tea Kettle said he more than likely won't be back until tomorrow because he's gonna take a very long way just to make sure no one is following him and everything like that.
Is there a couch by the fireplace?
Yes.
Are there pillows and blankets and things?
Yes.
I want to use the disguise kit I have on my person, build a pillow and piles of things to make it look like a human is sleeping on said couch.
Oh, yeah. That's totally fine. So go ahead and just roll your deception check for me then.
My deception? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, a 16 plus a 17, so a 33.
33 on deception for Pillow Man. Okay, got it.
Perfect. That is all I want. Then I want to just creep in a corner and hide.
Okay, Tony, I'm gonna do Thomas first, and then I'm gonna go with you, Thomas. So there's the exterior wall, and then the interior wall, and then there seems to be like this like nicer looking palace on the inside. Did I label how tall the walls are? I'm trying to remember. Let's say the walls are 20 feet high.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tail Tea Kettle.
You are not seeing Tea Kettle.
Tried, Matt.
Thanks.
So Maddie messaged me way too late that we should have tailed. I was like, we could try. Just like an hour after he left us.
Yeah, no, I was texting.
Got him.
I was texting Thomas because while you guys were talking, I was like, God damn it! I should have had Crave tail fucking Tea Kettle. So, anyway.
It just occurred to me, PD, that I don't know if I can see much from where I'm at. Is there like a higher ground I can get, or am I able to make out a potential entry?
If you wanted to go ahead and get a higher vantage point, you would need to go ahead and go climb some buildings.
Well, I'm gonna hold R2 and run it right at them. Maybe I'll hold down X2 and I won't have to think about it.
So I'll go ahead and just assume. Let's assume. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll climb. Yeah, athletics, please.
Absolutely.
Just to see that you don't like fall to your death.
Goodness gracious, I am not rolling hot tonight. I think my athletics will get me through. I'm at a 22.
Okay, so you are able to find some good footholds on some like windows, and the good news is that like these homes are not all modular homes. Like some of the stones are sticking out a little bit, so you're able to find some good footing. So it takes you a little bit of time, but you're able to climb up on top of one of the roofs. So what you do see is there are two gates. There's one gate that you are looking directly at, and that is the exterior gate. But you can see through the exterior gate because it's just a portcullis, so like jagged little gate thing like that. And it looks like the gate it swings open. No, it goes up. But there does not seem to be a gate directly behind the exterior wall with the interior wall. So you possibly, well, actually, let's have you roll a society, or what are your lores that you have, Thomas?
Lores? I have all of them. Just Underworld.
Yeah, I'll let you roll an Underworld lore.
Sorry, natural 20 for that one.
Nat 20. Yeah, you know just from being at prison that with cell blocks, it's kind of a bad idea if there's like if for some reason the gates all open, to have the gates like directly, like if you have multiple walls, to have it be right one after the other, because then if all the doors open, it's just a straight shot run out, versus if you make the gates on different parts of the wall, then it's more like an accidental labyrinth. And so you're like, oh, the gate is probably on like a different part of the interior wall. So you would need to go ahead and kind of like move around to go find that. Right from where you are standing, you cannot see it. So you either assume it's on the opposite side of the wall, or to actually no, you probably assume it's on the opposite side. Roll a perception check for me real quick.
Also, if I don't forget this, I am etching it on my paper that I had to write my
And I'm going to
reviews that
assume whatever you etch is exactly 100% what I'm thinking in my brain.
Cool. Okay. What am I rolling?
Perception, please.
Perception?
Yes.
That's going to be a dirty 30.
Okay, yeah, you're good to go, dude. Yeah, so you assume you're not seeing a gate directly in front of you behind the exterior gate, and you're also not seeing. You are able to see just high enough that you don't see. You just see wall on the left of the exterior wall, and wall on the right of the exterior walls or interior wall. I'm sorry. So you're like, hey, well, the gate's got to be then on the other side. Okay. So if for some reason you guys went through the front gate, you would have to then go all the way around that wall to get to the other gate to get inside the kind of grounds where the her palace is at, if that makes sense.
Got it.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to Tony, and then I'm gonna come back to you, Tommy Salami. Tony, you want to be detecting.
Basically, just kind of slow walking around the castle while pinging every now and then to see if I can't find something unusual.
Am I still here? Can you all hear me?
You are now. I can hear you for a bit.
There you are.
Okay, got it. I think I timed out. Tony, you want to be detecting magic? So what are you doing? You're just going around and saying, "Detect magic!"
Essentially, except since, sneaky illusion things, I can do it silently and quietly.
Okay.
So it just looks like I'm just taking a stroll around.
Okay. All right. When you go around one of the first walls, you don't detect any magic. You go around the second wall. Please roll a perception check for me.
17?
You go around the second wall, and you do see a guard, boom, right in front of you, 20 feet away from you. And hold on a second here. Hi, they are facing away from you. They are facing away from you right now, but they are only 20 feet away from you, and they seem to be on patrol. You are right next to, you're right by the corner. Like you've turned the corner of this wall, and boom, there's a guard 20 feet in front of you.
Okay, so there's a wall right next to me?
Mm-hmm. So you could basically go back and essentially be, obscured. They wouldn't see you, but you would need to go ahead and do some stealthing. If you wanted to remain unhidden, or remain unseen, I should say.
We'll try the silly stunt again and silently cast Ghost Sound in an opposite direction and see if he falls for that too. And then just quietly walk behind. Continue the circle.
I want you this time, Tony, to... what's your spell DC?
26.
Yeah, I want this one. We'll just treat it kind of like a will save, basically. Yeah. What? Hey, Fred, go check out. Go check that out. Go check out that sound over there. You do see another guard. No one has seen you yet for some strange reason. But another guard, only about 20 feet away from this guy. Oh yeah, okay, I'll go check it out. Goes and checks it out. But this guard is not moving. They're still facing away from you, Tony, because their attention is kind of towards there, and they're kind of just listening for listening for Fred and anything he has to say.
I guess we'll sneak on over to the wall then and see if we can't just let them pass after the distraction.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Oh, is someone there? Hey, is someone there? You are hearing footsteps. The footsteps are approaching you. What's your stealth? No, because you don't have like Tom's thing where you have to move half your speed for stealth, right, Tony?
Move faster while stealth? No, I don't have any funny stealth shenanigans other than
Okay.
skill.
So, so you are effectively 35 feet ahead of him. Okay. You are hearing him coming closer. What do you want to do?
Is there a wall right next to me?
You are leaning up against the wall. He's about to round the corner very quickly.
I will
And
cast.
he will turn.
I will silently cast illusionary object to make it look like the wall basically wraps around me, so I basically blend in behind the fake wall.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're using your meta magic shit and all that stuff.
Yes. Keep it quiet.
Okay, got it. So you're able to go ahead and do that. And he walks around and I know someone was here. Ugh, must have been my imagination. And then he walks on back. This time, though, you do hear him say, yeah, Keith, they're over there. I didn't see them. They must have ran off. Oh, damn it, Fred. We gotta be paying attention more. And they're just staying over there now, Tony.
Okay, so I can continue on past him.
Well, no, they're still on that side, that other side. So if you round that corner again, from what you can tell from hearing them, they are still over there.
Back. So they're still in the way.
Mm-hmm. You can always go to the other side if you so choose.
I'm guessing with any magic pings, nothing's been hitting around them.
I apologize. I did not realize you were still doing it. Actually,
then, as
yes,
long as they don't know I'm there.
And if I remember correctly, what does detect magic tell you at your level? Like, because are you going to cast it at a 5th level or no?
It's a cantrip, so it's automatically raised to 4th level.
4th level. Okay, what do you get at 4th level with detect magic?
It should tell me whether there is or isn't any magic. It will tell me the school of the highest level magic in the area and the location of the highest level magic down to a 5-foot area.
Okay, so I need to give me a second here. All right, I gotta look this up because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Say you are detecting magic, and tell me again. I want to see this. There it is. So you're casting it right now as a 3rd level spell, then?
Heightened 4th.
Heightened 4th. Damn. But you also pinpoint the source of the highest magic. Like for an imprecise sense, you don't learn the exact location, but you can narrow down the source within 5 feet cube. The highest source of magic, Tony, is on the other side of that wall. The one, if you were to turn the corner, you can sense some magic going on over there. You learn the school of magic. It's not telling me, but I'm gonna assume it's got to be illusion. The school of magic is illusion. For some reason, I can't tell with this thing, but it's no. It's it's illusion. Never mind. Sorry, I got really excited. It's illusion. Yeah, it's illusion. Okay. At first, I thought I was gonna say is it of the 4? Is it occult, primal, or any of those? But no, it is illusion.
I guess for my last little trick, I'll see if I can keep messing with the guards' ghost sound, but instead of making a loud sound, I'm just going to occasionally whisper in their ears and see if they can just spook them out of leaving the area.
Shit. Okay, so Are you doing this to? Because you can only do that to like an area with ghost sound, right? You can't like. Hold
Let's
on.
see. I can
It
reach it
doesn't
out
do
to
it to
about
specific-
60 feet,
Yep.
and
You're within
auditory
60.
illusion of simple sounds, so it's not going to be like distinct words, but it can be
Yep.
like something like, "Oh, hey, that's someone whispering," or "That's someone shouting." The maximum volume is equal to 4 humans shouting, but it doesn't really specify a minimum volume.
Okay. I'm gonna say then you're only able to do it to just the one of them.
So, like, you
go
ever
ahead.
heard of like Phasmophobia or that silly ghost hunting game?
Sure.
There's the very good like spook whisper sound that goes in your ear. It gets a lot of
Okay.
people.
Fine. Yeah, I'm
Doing
down with that then. Sure. But again, I'll have it be that you're saying it to the one, and the one is, what's your will DC again? No, I'm sorry. Your spell DC, not your will DC. Your spell DC, Tony.
26.
Oh, Fred. I'm just God. I'm not feeling good. I think I'm gonna go turn in. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn in quick. Okay. Maybe I might have one of the other. I might have one of the other guys. I might have them kind of come in for a little bit. Tony, what's your spell skill?
Intelligence? Or
No, I'm sorry.
arcane?
Like arcane. Go ahead and roll for me an arcane skill check. I'm not on. Where is it? Where did you get? Tony.
Can't roll
Poor
anything
Tony.
good.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, guard. Guard kind of walks around, goes to a gate, and does some sort of, hey, let me here. It's time to change out. Gate. And opens up, closes, and then he kind of walks around. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you want to go look at now?
Honestly, finding the entrance is all I really wanted to gather right now. Unless I don't mind sitting up and watching rhythms, but depending on how long Sliskin's gonna be, I figured that's all I really wanted to gather for us since we're not going in tonight. So
yeah. So at this
I'm
point,
personally fine going back unless I see where Sliskin is and I could kind of like rendezvous.
You guys at this point have kind of been walking around just the castle itself for about an hour. You haven't been, because you've been trying to like look for this gate and all that stuff from the right vantage point. You haven't had a chance to really view any of the guards. Tony, you've been the really one who's been interacting with any of the guards because you're right then and there. But Thomas, I will let you go ahead and roll for me a survival check. If you wish to go ahead right now, and you can I'll give you another hour if you want to spend that and kind of just seeing if you can check out some guards.
Oh, dude, that was a fatal natural one.
You got a nat 1?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're real stressed out right now with just realizing that, like, oh God, like, we're wanted, and you're having a hard time following any guards. You're not seeing any much of a pattern or anything like that. Tony. Is there anything else you would like to go ahead and do?
We're gonna try 2 last things if that one, because the one guy is still there, right?
Yep, there's still one guy there around the corner.
All right, the first one's a little bit silly. We're gonna try making dancing lights, I can make little magical light orbs, and see if I can't lead them away with that, combining them with the ghost sounds.
Again, you're doing it like in an opposite direction of where you are at.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you do some ghost sounds. And again, you. to see. Hold on a second. Nope, not that one. I want to do. Oh, shit. Am I still here? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I think the music just kind of timed out there. Tony, with how long it had been. Nope, never mind. I can't do that one anyway. Hold on. I want to quick hear this thing. Tony, roll for me a perception.
$22.
So DC. Go back to that. 22. Okay, so you do hear it. You're able to hear. It's really weird. Right where your ghost sounds are at, you are able to hear this guard, but you shouldn't be able to hear this guard so far away. And they're saying, if you're over there, get out now. You will be killed on sight. But you don't see when you hear this. If you can hear this like around the same area where. How far away did you throw your ghost voice?
About 60 feet out.
You hear that phrase from that guard about 60 feet out. And again, the guard is not. His lips didn't move. But you did see him throw up a hand.
Spoopy, scary, skeletons.
All right, I guess we'll go a little more direct with this one. We're just gonna hit him with the sleep spell. Have him make a will save.
Okay. 29.
Jesus. All right, it makes him drowsy, and he gets a -1 to perception.
Okay. At that point, Tony, we do have to roll initiative because he would have, or would he would have heard you at that point, right?
I can still cheese it with silent spell, but he may know someone's messing with him at this point. Doesn't mean he necessarily knows where I am.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative there between Tony and I. Okay. You got an 18 for me, Tony. You are definitely going first. Okay. What do you want to do? He's got the whatever penalty to his perception. What do you want to do?
I'm going to basically do my best to ignore him. I'm going to pest form and then turn into a newt and just see if I can't just walk fucking past him and go check out the weird magical spot.
Okay.
We'll let him search for ghosts on his own.
You easily able to go ahead and pest form, and when you detect are you detecting magic when you kind of get to the area where you kind of pinged?
Sadly, this will be a bit tricky for me. I can't do detect magic in pest form, so I'm just gonna have to like physically check out the spot that I remember it coming from.
Got it. Okay. And it said you can get it down to a 5-foot cube.
Well, basically know what square it's in.
Within a square. Okay, got it. So as you kind of get closer to him, you realize that the magic is emanating from where his friend was standing. You see footprints, and the footprints are trailing around the corner.
So going around like the wall, or like are you saying they're going into the wall?
So where you remember, like feeling where the source of the magic was, you remember, oh shit, his friend was standing here when like I whispered in his ear and he like walked off. Because you're able to kind of confirm this by looking at the footprints on the floor, on the stone a little bit, and like they're muddy and all that fun crap.
Okay,
And so
it didn't
you
come
can
from like any of the walls that came from the spot where the guard was, so he probably had a magical item on himself. Or maybe
that
even
is a
spell.
possibility.
All right, it was illusion.
Also a possibility.
I guess as I'm walking by, can I get a better look at the one guard that did stay there?
Yeah. What do you want
got
to?
any
What do you want to?
magic sticks, magic amulets, anything that might signal him out as a spellcaster?
Yeah. No. You are not seeing any of that. I will allow you to. And at this point he's actively searching for you because he's feeling drowsy. What does he take for a penalty?
Just -1 to perception.
-1 to perception.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are in this newt form, what is your stealth DC then?
Ooh, that's a funny question.
Because don't you get like a +10?
I think I either get the +10 or I get my skill, which might be higher. Let me double check that real quick. My basic stealth is +12. This form is 356. Stealth modifier +10 unless if your own modifier is higher, which it is, so 12, so 22.
22.
For a stealth DC.
The guard notices you. It seems like perplexed by you. And it is not
walking
like
by and ignore him.
Say it again?
So just gonna kind of keep walking by and ignore him as if I were just a regular lizard.
Okay. So you walk on by and ignore, and he's still just like looking at you. You're just gonna walk past him and everything?
Pretty much.
Okay. You walk past him and he's just incredibly perplexed. Like does not understand. Like you seem out of place. And they have to go ahead and do one other thing, Tony. Tony, tell me again your spell DC.
26.
26. They are going to go ahead and roll. There it is. But they will not get that high. Yeah. And you just kind of look back and you just see them just shaking their head and just looking incredibly confused. You get past on the other side of the wall. You're away from that guard. You see the gate. Easily, you could go ahead and crawl within the portcullis.
I guess we'll scout around in the portcullis area, see if there's like a guard post area that potentially has some keys in it.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be mindful of my time. I only got 10 minutes of lizard form.
Yeah. It's taking you a little bit of time, just because of the size of the wall and everything like that. So you are able to go ahead and get on the other side. You do see like a little guard kind of like hut on the other side. It's occupied currently by 2 guards, one who seems to be sleeping, and then another one who is conscious. And I'm also going to tell you for how long it has been. It's been roughly about 8 minutes between now you walking around. You're on the other side now, and you do see these other guards. You got 2 minutes left on this pet's farm. And that is what you see. What else would you like to go ahead and do?
Could I make it to those guards and out of the portcullis in less than 2 minutes? I'm wondering if I can basically just dive and dash and steal the keys off the sleeping guy.
Can you grab things in a newt form?
Only as good as a nuke could. So that will entirely depend on the set of keys.
Do you have? Well, they would technically be light bulk. As a nuke, do you have an athletics skill?
Yes, I use my own modifier at a -4, so it'll be a +6.
Okay. Damn. Okay. So. Okay, then I'm gonna treat this then. Not like a grapple, because you're gonna grab this. So first, what I need you to do is I need you to roll a stealth check for me. Again, Peter, get on to roll 20.
You know what?
Tony.
I think
You
I'll
have a
just
hero
hero
point.
point that. Okay, I mean, I'll take that.
Tony, because of this
Wow.
like fun shit that you are doing, I am going to award you a hero point. So not because of the 20 you just got. So you have another hero point for this. So okay, so you're able to go ahead and you have light touch right now. No one like this, and I'm gonna assume you go on the sleeping guard. You do see that the sleeping guard has a set of keys. With the amount of time you've got, you weren't able to go ahead and properly assess if the other one does or not. But the sleeping guard does have a set of keys. I need you to roll for me an athletics check. We are going to treat this like, let's say it's like a grapple. You got to pull this bad bitch. Oh, and it was a 23,
23.
and that is with the -4 already.
That is. +10 normally.
All right, so perfect. You grab the keys. You are for some reason able to go ahead and get that guard's keys really quietly and able to just gingerly pull them out. You are able to. You are unfortunately, as soon as you grab the keys, you get outside of the portcullis and you right back into place. We need to now quick see. Tell me your stealth DC one more time.
22.
And their perception. Ha! Save me the last turkey leg. And you just hear, "Oh, Jack, just get some sleep, babe. You'll be fine."
Just slink away into the night. See if I can't find Crave.
You find Crave. Crave, you are able to see Crave after you've kind of been waiting around. That off in the distance. Hold on. Roll for me an underworld lore. Never mind.
Don't.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, you got an underworld lore for me?
Yeah, let me do it. We got a 21.
There's something that most of these modern homes have, and you're struggling with this. You're just like, I know they have something that I can get access to, but you're just struggling with something. Like there's an extra way in, and you're just like, they all have this thing, and I can't think of what it is right now. But they've got to, and you can't remember. It's on the tip of your tongue. You're having a hard time remembering it. But maybe if you bring it up to Sliskin, maybe Sliskin can tell you something else. So you and Sliskin meet back up. At this point, it is real late. It is midnight. You are both right now fatigued because you have not slept. So any checks that you make are going to be at a -1, and then once you sleep, then you can recover that. Okay, so you guys meet back up. You're still about only 50 feet away from the exterior wall Okay. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before you head back?
I'm just gonna point at it and be like, I know all of these have something, but I just can't remember what it is. Sliskin?
My engineering sense tells me that sewers might have been invented in this time frame. These places have
Crave,
connected sewers.
as soon as he says that, you're just like, son of a bitch. That's what
That
it
can't
is.
be it.
They've all got sewers. Especially if they have a lot of money. Because you knew back, and it's all coming back to you, that you're like, okay, we really didn't have much for sewers. We had like a hole in the ground or a bucket, but you remember that the warden at your prison did have the only functional type of sewer. And you had to kind of, keep that clean pretty regularly. So more than likely, this palace has got to have some sort of sewer system.
Well, thinking on that, I've acquired a set of guard keys. Jingle jangle.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna slap down the papers that I drew the map out version of the walls on.
I don't think I found any secret doors, but I may have found that some guards carry magical illusion items.
Well, in the end, are we just gonna go through the poopers, or?
Honestly, probably.
Yeah. Do we want to find an access point, or should we get back?
We should probably get back. I imagine we can find one tomorrow easily enough.
Am I still up high, Peter, or did I come down?
We can go ahead and say you were up high, and you kind of like you flagged.
Do I spot any? Just looking out.
Spot any what?
Sewage, drains, or anything that we could enter.
Manholes, anything coming off the castle if it happens to be elevated.
No, you do not, and especially right now with it being, well, you guys both have dark vision, don't you?
Yes.
Sure do.
You may roll for me a society or a survival check.
Ooh. Society it will be.
Oh.
That's going to be a 31, not natural.
31. Okay, never mind. I'll just give it to you. I was going to let you roll a craft, Tony, but Crave seems to have got it. Crave. You know that there's got to be some sort of access to this, just because like it's got to be maintained, and it can't be the only access point. Can't just be within the place. So it's got to be within like 50 to 100 feet of the building. Okay. So that is like your radius that you could go ahead and find. If you guys want to go ahead and search for that now, you can.
Well, realistically, the next day, we're doing this all at night, so we could just sleep in the daytime, right? To recover from if we have a really late night.
Yes.
With that, Sliskin, do you want to just find it now, for we could just be ready?
Sure, we can scout around some and look for it.
Cool.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me another survival or society. Tony, you can roll a craft.
It'd be a dirty 20.
I'm gonna wait for
24.
Sliskin. Okay. What does that say? Artificially artifice artifacts.
Artificially artifice artifacts.
You're having a hard time, Crave, finding like where the hell would this like make sense to be at. But Sliskin, you are like, it makes sense to you, like, oh, okay, yeah. If it's within 100 feet, kind of like where you've told me, it should be right here. So it doesn't take you long. It takes you only about like less than half an hour to go ahead and figure this out, and you found it. You found a manhole, and you are able to smell shit coming from it.
We have found the shitter. Objective complete. Good work, boss.
Found the manhole.
Okay. What would you guys like to go do now?
Probably a good time to head back.
Yeah, I feel like we can get back to it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for me one more time here, please, on another survival/society check.
Geez, these are just... I'm getting tired. That one's going to be a 18.
Oh, right. -1. 21.
21. Okay. It's taking you guys a while. You're having a hard time because now you're getting tired. You're trying to avoid notice again. It's late by the time you guys get back. I want to write these down because I need to write down all of these different checks that I had you guys make. Okay. Points. Tony, keep in mind you still have an extra hero point. Okay, so you guys get back. Matty Patty. And by the time you guys get back, it's late. It's possibly somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time you get back to the house, your little HQ, Matty Patty.
Yes.
What are you doing? Are you gonna stay up all night? Are you gonna hit the hay? What are you doing?
I've been hiding, waiting for anyone to return.
I need you to make a fortitude check for me, please.
A 30... Shit. I can't math. 34.
34? Okay, Maddie, roll a d8 for me.
Ugh.
Starting at 8 p.m. I'm sorry,
what?
starting at midnight.
5.
8 p.m. and I'm 5? Okay, perfect. So you had 5 hours of sleep before I was going to make you do another check. So you're pushing through. You're not really sure how you're doing it, but you're pushing through, and you're still awake. And Sliskin and Crave, what do you guys do? You get to the door.
I plan
Your
on
HQ.
getting in, passing out.
Sneak in and hop over the bear traps. Remind Crave about the bear traps.
Crave, you open the door and just like, and you kind of like give. You immediately see a Xylo and just kind of give him a face of like, I'm not even going to talk right now. I'm just going right to bed. And oh, you're hiding?
I said I was hiding.
I'm sorry. Roll stealth for me.
I did. A 30.
Oh, 30? Thomas, what's your perception?
My perception is 14.
Okay, yeah, you definitely don't see him. Maddie,
Perfect.
You don't see him either, Maddie, because you don't have night vision.
I have my goggles of night on.
Damn it. Okay, so you see Crave, and he just has a don't fucking talk to me face on right now. And then you also see Sliskin right behind him, right as he's about to step on the bear trap. You see Sliskin kind of like nudge him out of the way. And I'm assuming, Crave, you don't even respond to this nudge. You just are like closest bed I can find. I am crashing in this thing.
Correct.
Okay, got it. So you see a couch, Crave, and there's a couple of pillows. And in your stupor, you are just like, roll a will check for me. Will save for me.
That's going to be 29.
29. You see this, and it looks like a poorly made disguise of like when a child wants to stay home from school, and you are just
poorly made.
So
it was
annoyed.
a 33. Excuse you.
And you just like you push it out of the way and just crash on the couch.
God.
Okay.
Nice.
You killed Xylo. That's what you did.
He turned into a pillow, polymorphed into one. Sliskin, anything else you wanted to go ahead and do?
Get to bed.
Okay. Matt, are you going to bed?
Well, if my 2 friends are sleeping, I will stay awake.
Okay, Matt, I'm gonna need you to make a fortitude check for me, please.
Oh, okay. My highest one? Perfect. Oh, look at that. A 19 plus what do I have? Oh, never mind. It's the same. So 35.
You can roll a d8 for me.
Another 5.
Perfect. Okay, so you're able to go ahead and do your whole watch. Since the rest of you got your 5 hours of sleep, it's not really going to matter who takes it. And then the rest of you, will the rest of you do your normal watches without a fuss?
Yeah.
I'll take the
Okay.
second one, so then Crave gets the full thing before he wakes up.
Perfect. So you take the second watch, Tony. You're able to, at this point, you can almost see. At that point, no, I'm sorry. It's been 5 hours. The sun is out at that point, but you guys are still like, I need to sleep. You stay awake. Nothing really exciting happens, Liskin, and then you wake up, Crave, and Crave, you are fully rested. You feel great. However, it is at this point now, what did we say, 8? So it's a 12-hour shift, right, Matt?
Yeah.
For all you guys?
10 hour. 12-hour shift, yes.
12-hour shift. So now, by the time everyone is awake, it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good.
So you guys are all awake.
So,
Well,
no word from T.
I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess he hasn't shown up, has he?
Yeah, no, Tea Kettle has not shown up.
All is fair and well.
Well, he's either just or he's dead. Or really lost.
Or still setting up a trap. What'd you guys find?
I have keys.
Ooh,
Guard keys.
nice. Crave, what have you found?
I'll just draw out the map and also circle where the sewage part is. And
Do you draw anything with the sewage?
Yeah, I draw stink lines.
Perfect. Okay. You see some really, really stinky stink lines, Matt.
Good. Nice. Well then. I guess we should wait for nightfall and proceed.
Sounds like the best.
Understand.
Okay. I'm going to break the tension here by going potty. So, if any of the rest of you need to go tinkles, now is a good time to do so.
Refill the water.
Tinkle
Yeah,
team?
me.
How you doing over there, Tommy?
I'm perfectly fine.
I am going to try and be ethical and mute my...
Mute his what?
Wow. I will never know. Man, I chose the best way to play this game. Stay behind and do nothing. I don't know. I figured maybe he would send people in the middle of the night to attack us.
D&D.
It's just us gonna.
see, I thought you were going to go shopping or something, Matt. Like, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's going to do some, like, shopping. Resupplying.
Shopping at midnight?
Well, I mean, like, we could do some black market shopping or something like that.
No. I was fully expecting an assault in the middle of the night.
Assault. By yourself. Well, we can retcon this. Okay. So anyway, let me go I need to grab a date. Because my tum-tum is crumbling.
Who the fuck grabs a date for eating?
Ooh, even better. I'm eating cereal.
Yeah,
I'll mute
better.
myself first. I'll do the crisps.
It won't
Is that
work.
really loud? Could you hear that?
No.
No, you didn't? Perfect. Is the crisp... How do you turn the crisp things on again?
I don't know on phone.
Disconnect. Okay.
Test. Hey.
Check this. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you assault the palace?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
I guess we have enough time to potentially craft something.
You can do whatever the hell you want, Tony, as long as yeah. So tell me what you want to craft, and I will tell you how much time I would need you to take for that.
I will craft a feather token, and it's a feather that will transform into a ladder.
Wonderful.
What's the item level on it?
I think it's like it's really low.
Like 1 or 2. It's low.
Yeah, I think it's 1.
Page 571. Map.
So what level is it? You're looking at
there. It is level 1.
Yeah, perfect. So I give it to you like so that's a DC 15. If you critical on it, I'll give it to you in an hour.
All right.
If not, I'll give it to you in a 4-hour mark.
Yeah, there you go. 33.
Beautiful. You crit on it, and you're like, this doesn't take me too long, and it only takes you an hour to go ahead and get it all crafted, and you're good to go.
I will keep making more of them until it's time to go.
Wait, hold on. Can you make one of those into a holly bush for us?
Holly bush.
I don't think I have that one.
Well, when I was going to say, I was thinking you guys are going to go as soon as you are done making things, Tony. Or do you guys want to? Is there anything else you guys wanted to go ahead and do?
Oh, I thought you said we just had a bunch of time to wait around.
I am as prepared as I will ever be. I will die on this hill.
Can you hear my chewing?
House.
What?
Okay, you can't hear my chewing. That's good.
I mean, I can, but barely. What's up?
Okay. All right. So, are we going?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Crave?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Onward and upward.
I assume we're taking the sewer route then?
I think
Good question.
Sounds fun. I think that or beating up some servants and taking their outfits.
I understand that reference, Thomas.
I do not. So, are we beating up servants
or tactic every single time?
Exactly. Just hey, if it worked for one, it can work for both.
Their clothes.
We have another D&D group that Thomas and I play, and that is one of our options we have been considering to get into a hotel, is to beat up some servants and steal their clothes.
Oh, goodness.
Or we can beat up some servants and sneak through the sewage system.
Ooh, do a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, what rule set are you playing? Just make magical hats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right, we have hats.
Yes.
Form of
I'm
hawk.
Down to dip into the dirties, aka the bathrooms.
Let us move onward to these sewers then. Crave, lead the way.
I'm going to sprint to the sewers in a very normal pace.
Hey, never mind.
Ooh,
you
What's going on over there?
You sprint there, Thomas, at a normal pace.
Yes.
To the sewers.
So it looks like I'm hustling, but I'm just moving.
Right. Where am I at with my sewers info? There they are. All right. I need to copy and paste you guys onto DOS map. Burning down the house.
Oh.
Burning down the house. So, I should say this too. Crave is not at full HP. You would have Crave received your Constitution modifier to your HP for your 1 night's rest that we just had.
Which is a
modifier, hold up. +3.
okay.
What am I at, y'all?
76.
Out of 94.
76 out of 94.
Anyone want to heal him beforehand, or are you guys just like, screw it, we're good?
Oh yeah, if we had,
rub down.
I was gonna say if we've had 8 hours, yeah, of course I've patched him up.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna lay down and stare at Maddie's hands.
All right,
longingly.
I'm gonna hurt him. Woo! For 5 points of damage.
Oh, thanks, Maddie.
But make sure I get my success, which I do. So I got a 26 to succeed, which means I critically succeed, which means I heal you for 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4. Hey, exactly how much you needed to make it to full HP. So, perfect. 1 risky surgery out of the way.
Alright, here we go. I'm taking you humans. I'm sorry. That was racist.
Yeah, wow.
I'm taking you adventurers.
Thank you.
Nice.
No problem. A lot of my students have already yelled at me for that before. It's human. Fuck off.
You mean they're not all human fighters?
No, they're not all human fighters. They like
oh my
to be
god.
like.
I want a fucking DM party like that. All just a bunch of idiot human fighters.
Power attack everything every round.
I stole Dan Tony. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I want to come clear on it.
That is perfectly okay.
Yeah. I can't think of what to be in the other campaign. I did my version though. He's like literally covered in burns to the point I get like a plus HP modifier because my skin is just like nothing but burns, or AC. Sorry,
it's just all scar tissue. So it's like, yeah, I'm more
Exactly.
durable.
Dan the Barbarian.
Barbarian.
As you guys are walking through
The Dan the
The,
Barbarian man.
the sewage system, can I have all of you roll for me a perception check?
Critical success.
Cool beans. Did you get a crit
I don't
too,
know if you
Tony?
got that in or if you were calling it. I got
25
a
is
nat
the-
20.
A 36.
32.
Okay.
Not
So,
natural.
Tony and Matt, you guys are obviously smelling everything, so are useless or Crave, but you guys are also seeing blood mixed in with the shit. And then on top of that,
It was burrito day the other day.
you are also seeing bodies, but the bodies do not have heads.
Oh.
Is this also
Concerning.
part of burrito day?
As you are walking more and more, you are also seeing where some of these heads are lying. Most of the heads that you are seeing are humans. What you see, you also recognize that there are 4 other heads, but these ones seem weird. If you would like to, you all could roll a society check to go ahead and see, like, what kind of heads are these?
What's the deal with these heads?
What's the deal?
I got a 19.
I got a 21.
Tony?
Maybe he just doesn't want to see that.
Ignore the heads. Keep sanity points.
Ooh, a 19, a 20, and a
Not Call of
21.
Cthulhu. Yeah, the people who got 20s. These heads are heads of serpent folk. So literally, humanoids that are snakes.
Hey, Matt. Are we in a manor?
No, not yet. You're still waging through the shit.
Peter doesn't understand that.
Oh, yeah, I don't get it. Sorry.
Is it feeling very hot down here, Peter?
I don't understand that reference.
Okay, continue.
Is this Resident Evil? Is this something else? I'm not really sure.
Continue.
Alright, anywho, so, yeah, you're seeing these serpent folk heads. And if you'd like to recall more, about them, you certainly can, or you can just fuck off, that's totally fine too, but you do see, up at the, over at a certain area, you do see that there is a ladder. Go ahead and climb the ladder, and then once you climb the ladder, that is where you are at in the current room that you, hopefully, most of you are seeing right now.
I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing the 5 pictures still.
Oh, that is embarrassing. I apologize.
No! Oh, hey, a map.
Hey, a map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Wait, so we climbed up from these poop shooters?
Yeah, you did. From the poop shoots.
It's quite a tight fit, not gonna lie.
Well, good thing they weren't occupied.
Can I
Wash my hands like a civilized
I was
thing.
gonna say, I'm gonna just wash everything I can. Oh wait, I'm gonna dig in my bag and grab the soap and use it for the one time it would ever be useful.
Oh God, please.
Oh, you're washing your hands in there, Maddie. Yeah, getting yourselves all clean, and oh God, it's super gross.
Once he's cleaned up, I also did not give a fuck about what I was covered in. I'm just gonna put my arm around both of them and be like, the things we get ourselves into. Still covered in shit.
Can I crave have you roll a perception check for me, please?
Your smell will be the death of us.
Perception is going to be... God, I'm rolling like garbage tonight. 19.
Okay.
Can I take is the sink can I pick up the sink?
No.
Okay, can I just fill my water skin and just pour it all over Crave? Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
I was gonna be like, oh God, you're gonna drink that water, Maddie? Like, with the shit and the piss in it. And, yeah, you fill it up, and then it's filled. Go ahead.
Wait, the sink?
What do you do with it?
Well, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, you filled the water. Well, I mean, you literally just washed your shitty hands and everything else in the sink.
Yeah, but it's at least wet, so here you go, wet.
I'm just gonna stare blankly at you while it runs down my face. Are we going, or?
I'm sorry, that was... Okay. Alright, yes, let us move onward, please. Nice. I'm gonna crack open the door and peer through it.
Okay. I'm assuming you're trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Why don't you please go ahead and roll a stealth check for me then?
A 13
If we want to be really
plus
silly,
a 15, a 28.
we could use the hats of disguise to impersonate guard uniforms for the first hour we're walking around.
Oh.
I like it.
Quick question. Out of all the guards have we seen, have any of them been not human?
No, they've all been human.
Yeah, that might be a problem then.
Oh, you have to be your own species?
Are there?
You have to be
pretty,
something
like-
of a similar size. So
A
we would
short
be
guard?
very short human dwarf guard.
What did you, Matt,
Ooh.
get for your stealth check?
28.
Okay.
Okay. Let us just proceed forward for now, until possibly necessary.
Okay, so I do need you. You have not been noticed. They are not. They're not. Well, let me tell you first what you see. Okay. So you're in a room, or you're looking into a room right now. You've creaked the door open. No one sees you yet. In fact, Sliskin, do you see these two figures down here?
I don't see them.
You do not.
He's
Oh, okay.
not at
You'd
the
have
door
to
yet.
move then. Okay. So, Crave, what you and Sliskin do see, and you're kind of like peeking behind, or around Xylo, is in this room that he has opened the door into. It seems to be like a bunk bedroom. There's a bunch of bunks in there. There seems to be a couple of chests. And there seems to be two red serpent folks, and they are huddled over another body that seems to be like broken or incredibly injured. And what you see them doing is they seem to be like huddled over it, and that's all I can say without you guys investigating anything else right now. But go ahead. What do you want to do? As soon as you guys do anything hostile, then I will have to go ahead and roll for initiative, and or if you are seen, or I should say if you are heard, then I will have to start rolling for initiative. So what would you like to do?
I guess do we have the sneakiest lad go in there first and get in a good position in case if the other two not sneakier lads fuck up?
Well, that'd be between you two. I'm pretty sneaky myself, but you guys are masterclass at it. I will step out of the way so you can do side.
So you guys just want me to get like positioning, pretty much?
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna get positioning, Peter.
Okay. Okay,
I guess
so
are we just trying to get through this room, or what's our plan right now?
there is a door. The way you guys are looking, there is a door to your right, and they are at the far left-hand corner of the room.
So
So
The
they
one
are
thing that
about
really sticks out
20
is we got
feet
a
away
bunch
from
of-
the door.
snake dudes in a castle that is presumably mostly human after passing through a sewers with a bunch of dumped bodies in there. So someone else may be quite literally killing everyone in the castle at this very moment.
We should probably take them out then. There's no way they could be good.
It is very unlikely.
In that case, I'm gonna try and sneak to a more like flanking position, Peter, if it's possible.
Okay, so if we're going to do that, then what I need us to go ahead and do is, if your intention is to fight them, I need us to roll initiative, and then you guys can always, you can delay your action if you want to have like the sneakier people go first. But if we're going to do that, then we do need to roll initiative. Cool beans?
Got it.
Is that what we're all feeling?
That's what I'm feeling.
And if you guys want to, if you guys are stealthing, you may roll stealth instead of perception as your initiative.
Ciao. I'm doing that.
Okay,
Same
so
I mean,
Tony, if you would prefer to do that, you can roll perception, whatever you prefer.
They're both the same.
Okay, Xylo. Oh, fucking Xylo.
Of course. I mean, it's of course.
You have that high of a.
My perception is a plus 19. Like.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have pumped that thing as full to the brim as I possibly maxi could.
I got 33 this way.
Okay, 33. All right, so I'm going with them, and they get that. So the first one is going to get that one. Okay, and then we're going to get this one. Okay, Tony, what is your perception bonus?
Plus 12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, here is our order. We are going to go Matt, Tom, Snake 1, Snake 2, Tony. Hold on. Matt, Tom, SF1, SF2, and then Tony. Okay. So, Matt, you get to go ahead and go first. Right now, all of them you are all hidden to them, or not even hidden. You are unnoticed. None of them even know you exist at this point. But as soon as anyone fails a stealth check or does anything other than stealthing, they observe you and will hear and possibly see you. Go.
I would like to prepare a reaction to cast haste on Crave as soon as hostile actions are made, either by him or against him.
Okay. Hold on a second here. I gotta get my headphones here.
And then I am going to stealth. Well, first, I guess I should move. So I'm going to move by stealthing in.
All right, hold on a second, Maddie. I missed a little bit of that.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay, come on, headphones. There we go. And come on. Hold on. Give me a hot second. I'm gonna quick disconnect from here.
Dun dun dun. Well.
Oh, well,
I
it's
guess,
just us boys. Have any of you guys ever played No More Heroes?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I will totally let you do that this time. I just want to let you know, ready in action, you're only able to ready a one action. But for this one, I looked up the rules. But for this, yes, I'm totally okay with you readying a 2-action spell. But in the future, we can only ready one action. But anyway,
you should be able to ready 2-action things.
You cannot. Let me quick show you. Ready action Pathfinder 2E. And if I remember correctly, you even have to spend 2 actions to ready an action. Yep, 2 actions. You've already used an action. Okay, choose a single action or free action you can use. Designate a trigger. Yeah.
Doesn't seem right. I thought it was a single action to ready a 2 or 1 action thing.
So anyway,
well, for this one time.
For this one, I'm totally with that. Otherwise, you have 1 action left.
Well, I got, so I was going to move first before I did that, just to get a little closer. I'm going to move to right about here. I got a 34 for stealth.
34 for stealth. Okay, totally fine by me. Okay. Tommy Salami, you is up. What would you like to go ahead and do?
I'm going to do the thing that I was going to do. Positioning myself kind of in a flanking position. But I want to stay hidden, so once combat starts, I can leap from the shadows. Hold
on, is that you, Matt? Yeah, that's you, Maddie, doing that. Okay, so here is what's going to happen. With these beds, they are difficult terrain because of the way the beds are stacked so closely. So you basically have to add 5 feet on
Perfect.
every action.
Two.
Sorry, Matt was just doing some really fun
4, 5,
stuff.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect.
Okay.
But we need
Okay,
a
so that was
stealth
basically
check.
his 2. I think that was basically his 2 actions right there. I do need Thomas for you to roll stealth, please.
Herd bird. That's gonna be a 29.
29. Pretty quiet. Okay. You have 1 action left, Thomas. You are right behind one of those red serpent folks, and they are, they're right there. What would you like to go ahead and do? They are flat-footed to you right now. One of them is, I should say. I apologize. One is flat-footed to you. What would you like to do?
Okay, we set out with the intention. I'm gonna pass on the rest because I want everyone to get in position before I do anything.
All right. You don't have a shield. Okay, got it. All right. So you are passing there. It is Serpent Folks 1's turn. They're not hearing anything, so they're just kind of sitting and continuing to kind of just sit there. And actually, Crave, I will give you this since you have 1 action left. Would you like to go ahead and roll a Recall Knowledge Society about Serpent Folks? See if there's anything about them that you can recall, and I'll give you guys kind of some.
Peter, I love when you're explaining what the knowledge would be, and I already rolled it. It was a natural 1, and I can't find the space to just tell you it's not worth telling me this because it's a natural 1.
Wait, you just rolled it right there?
I just rolled it when you said to roll a society. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's a 1, but it's not happening for me. I'm just airheading, staring at these guys. I hardly know what they are at this point.
Very fitting, I mean, honestly, so.
So, Thomas, because you critically failed... Damn it. Okay, well, Thomas, I'm supposed to give you incorrect information, so because you just miserably failed so bad, I'm not going to even bother giving you bad information. So, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so, Tony, it is your turn. What would you like to go ahead and do?
Well, they've already taken their turns then, haven't they?
Yes, because they don't notice any of you guys at this point. So, I mean, they have no reason to act any differently. So you are at the bottom of the turn order. Yeah. I typed in my rules for recall knowledge and what you would learn in Discord.
Fuck it. Go in with a bang. Have them both make a reflex save for me. They're getting an electric arc.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Reflex save. Boom shakalaka. First one, the one on my left, I guess all of our lefts, gets a 29. Next one gets a dirty 20. This one, 29.
29 takes half damage, other guy takes full.
So 9 for the one. And then 19, you said? You got 1 action left, Tony. Tony, would you like to go ahead and demoralize any of them? And at this point, they see all of you.
I've also casted haste onto Thomas now.
Okay, Thomas,
they've
you have
seen
haste.
me?
Well, yeah. Like you're right in front of them there. You snuck over there quietly, but you didn't hide.
Oh, I thought they just.
I thought I was positioning myself behind them.
You did, but once Tony casted that spell,
right? Okay.
Once Tony casted that spell, they turn around and you're boom, just right
I'm
there.
just fucking sitting with my junk out.
Yeah,
The fucking ding dong.
Yeah. So they see you now. So if you
Hey.
want to like move and hide at this point, you certainly can do that.
My
Okay.
apologies. I didn't realize it would go like that. I step into cover and turn.
Okay. Back with the initiative order, I think it is top of the round is Maddie Pen.
I need both of them to make a will save.
He will save. Can I ask, is this a mental... This is probably a mental effect, correct?
Of course it is.
Okay. The one on the left. 24.
Okay.
The one on the right. Dirty 20.
Both of them are frightened 2.
Frightened 2!
And I will use my last action to cast guidance onto Thomas. He now gets a +1 to whatever roll he wants to make, as long as it's perception, attack, saves, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. You said minus dose?
2, yes, minus dose.
Frightened 2. GD. Okay, so that one goes down to that one. This one goes to this one. Frightened's a status? Or is it a condition? Or a circumstance? I think I feel like
condition. That's a condition.
No. Is it a circumstance bonus, circumstance penalty, status? It's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's a condition.
Tommy Salami, you're up. Right now,
4 actions.
I'm just gonna wrap my legs around one of them and just start stabbing.
Okay. Would you like to go ahead and attempt to? Do you have only a weapon in one hand, Thomas?
Depending if I decide to use my rapier in 2 hands, but yes, I'm just wheeling and dealing the rapier.
Would you say you want to go ahead and like grab onto them
with my leg?
If you want to try and grab onto them, you can do that. It would be considered like an attack, so it would increase your multiple attack.
I was just trying to make my attack more stylish. I'm just leaping at them and stabbing them in the end.
Okay. I was going to say, if you were to grab them successfully, then you would lower their AC. If you wanted to do that. But
could I still stab them? Because I'm just trying to wrap my legs around them and stab.
If you successfully grab them, and then you can go ahead and stab them after that as a second action.
Frig it, let's do it.
Okay, so please roll for me an athletics check, please, Thomas.
Got it. It's a natural 18, so I'm assuming I will be all right here. 32.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, so you got it. So you have them grabbed, Thomas. So you've got one of them grabbed. Maddie, would you add that music back on there again for me? You have one of them grabbed by the arm. So now your next attack is going to take that -5 because it still goes with your multiple attack penalty. But you have successfully lowered their AC by even more now because Maddie has them frightened and they are flat-footed to you. Okay, so their AC is quite low. Let's go ahead and attack, please.
Radical. My attack is going to be 25.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. Alright, so 2d6 plus 6.
And
does that
because
sound right,
they're
man?
flat-footed, you are doing sneak attack bonus.
Cool. So that was 3d6 plus 6?
What's your sneak
Yes,
attack? I do not remember.
it's a 2d6 plus a 1d6 plus 6, yes.
Okay, I'm just
Or
making sure.
a 1d6. Well, wait, is your rapier a 1d6 or a 2d6?
A 2d6.
So it's 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 6.
Jesus.
It's 4d6
Alright.
plus 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. Also, Peter, I don't have a way to grab what you're... There, thank you.
I got it. I did it.
16 points of damage. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm
Wait,
done.
what?
18 points of damage.
How much was it?
18.
Got it. You got one of your regular actions and then one of your haste actions left after this. So you got one more action left.
Frig, I guess I'll try stabbing him again.
So it's a -10 now.
Cool, I don't know if I can make that.
You might be
my
surprised.
God. So I rolled a natural 19 plus 20, so 39, but minus the 10, so 29.
Hang on. You actually critically succeed.
That's incredible.
You sound so floored.
The power of... Well, I mean, at this point, you guys have lowered their AC by 4. Maddie lowered it with the frightened, and you lowered it by getting flat-footing them.
So 22, and then just times 2?
Correct. And
That's
they
like
are still
44 points of
flat-footed.
damage.
Holy fuck me.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Don't get too far yet. I think Thomas has a special when he gets a critical.
He does. It's special weapon specialization.
Kind of. And then there's another thing I think I gave him. Give me 20 seconds. Never mind, it's not saved on my computer, so I have no idea. So,
Okay.
Carry on.
That's okay. So, Thomas, with your haste, you have one more thing you can go ahead and do. You can do... Haste is you can just do...
standing?
Oh, yeah, he's still alive.
I'm gonna use the last one to... Well, fuck, maybe not. No, I don't know what to use with. I have nothing. I'm gonna
Right
call
now,
him a
Thomas,
bitch.
you have him grabbed until the end of your next turn. Unless he tries to escape from you.
Well, I'm
So if you move, then you automatically let go of
max
his.
out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your multiple attack penalty is already maxed out, so it's at -10. So you could just attack again.
I mean, it would be a -15.
No, it doesn't go
it's
any
already
lower.
maxed out. Yeah, highest it goes is 10. Yep.
Well, I'm learning something new every day, don't you? All right. In that case, why not?
Okay.
I have nothing
Go
else
ahead
I
and
can
roll
do. I
again.
was gonna whisper insults in his ear.
Demoralize him
that's
even
gonna
more.
be it.
Yeah, you could demoralize him.
Well, either way, I rolled a 9, so it's fine. I don't think anything's gonna be happening there.
Oh.
There you go, Matt. That's the fighter dream team. Everyone's a fighter. Everyone demoralizes every single turn.
Never mind. Okay, so yes. Never mind. I remember. So Thomas has Sly Striker, but it's an additional 1d6 persistent damage only against enemies that are not flat-footed to him. So, anyways, continue. So what happened?
So what did you get total, Thomas?
Total, it would be a 19.
19? Even
Right?
after you did the -10?
Well, yeah, because I rolled a 9 plus my 20 for attack, so that would be 29. Plus
Fucking
minus
hit him
the 10.
again. You hit him
That's
again, Thomas.
Incredible. I thought I like that I just assumed that was a miss.
Minus
So that's
4
gonna
AC.
be, hold on, let me math. 24.
Status, and then circumstance, yeah. 24 points of damage? Okay, so... You came up to this guy. He was incredibly surprised to see you there. You grab him and just stab the shit out of him 3 times, and the guy is still standing. Okay?
Peter, I need to...
Yes.
Not that it matters that much, because he's already grabbed, but I just want to make sure you know, because Thomas won't. Because these creatures are frightened, they are always flat-footed to Thomas. With Dread Striker feet.
Because they are frightened, they are always flat-footed.
To Thomas only.
To Thomas only. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Matty Patty. With frightened, they lose one. They go down one frightened condition at the end of their turn, Matt, or your turn.
My turn.
Okay, got it. It is now. So Thomas, your turn is all over now. Okay, so you as a martial class is all fun and done. So now it is this one's turn. They are going to now slither up 5, 10, 15, 20 and get behind you, Thomas. And okay, they're going to go ahead and hit you, Thomas, with their tail. And let's see. You are currently surrounded by them, Thomas. So you are flat-footed. So you take a -2 to your AC. Does a 16 hit you? No, I'm sorry, not a 16. I'm sorry. Does a 25 hit you?
Nimble dodge.
Well, no, it doesn't. Either way.
No, it does.
It doesn't? Okay.
No, it does.
Wait,
Because
my AC's at 26.
But you took a -2 because you're currently flanked by them.
Nah, I won't do that.
Oh, you're gonna take the hit? Okay.
No, I'll keep 26.
What?
So he's nimble. So you're nimbly dodging, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, cool beans. Okay, so they go to hit you with their tail and they totally miss. They are going to go ahead and try to bite you now, Thomas, with their fangs.
Is this the one I'm on the back of?
No.
Okay, that would be visually
this one
really fun.
this one went around you.
Wait, would he be flat-footed at that point since he's technically got one grappled?
Yeah, he's still
What team
flat-footed.
are you on, Matty Patty?
Yours, actually. I'm helping you.
Didn't you say I'm flat-footed?
Peter did.
28 now, Thomas. Yeah, because they're even if you're grabbed, you're still threatening someone square.
All right.
So 28, I'm assuming, does hit you then,
Yes,
Thomas.
it does.
This is with their fangs, and
I like how he keeps stressing the fang part.
fangs. You're going to take 16 points of piercing damage, Thomas, and I'm going to need you to please make for me a fortitude.
Oh, I liked the harmony on that.
Thank you.
Okay. Hold up.
I could
using
sense
Google
it.
Dice. It is going to be a natural 20.
Nat 20?
Hell yeah.
Okay. You're like, kind of, you dodge that tail pretty easily. At the bite, you kind of took it and you shake off whatever the heck was from that bite, and not feeling too bad.
Bit me and I'm covered in poop, so the joke's on them.
So this guy that you have grabbed, Thomas, is going to attempt to wriggle its way on out, and they're going to go ahead and try to escape from you. Now this does is an attack action, so it does contribute to their multiple attack penalty. What is, Thomas, your it's against your fortitude. So what is your fortitude, Thomas? Fortitude DC.
My fortitude DC?
Yeah, so it's your bonus plus 10.
23.
Okay, so they try to go ahead and wriggle its way out of you, but you are able to really hold on tight still to this thing, and it's not getting out of there. So it says screw it, and tries to go ahead and smack you with its tail. I'm gonna take a -5 on this. Does a 27 hit you? It does look like a 27 will hit you. And you're going to love this, Thomas. This is going to be adorable. I want you to imagine this. So first this tail wraps around you, Thomas, and hits you for 15 points of damage. And you have it grabbed by its like abdomen area kind of ish. It grabs you with its tail around one of like your legs and for its last action, so technically you are now grabbed by it. So you're both just kind of like awkwardly like grabbing each other. And it goes now, Thomas, to constrict you. Can I please? Hold on, let's see. Medium creature, against the actions, control one creature. You have to make a fortitude check. Again.
Bring it.
Please.
Let's. That isn't nearly as cool as last time. That's gonna be a big old 20, but not natural this time.
20. Okay. So this time you do fail from like holding your own, and it's able to constrict you really tight, and you are going to take an additional 17 points of constriction damage, bludgeoning damage from this thing, just tightening you. Tony, you're up. And you're just basically seeing this menage a trois of Thomas and the snake tightening themselves around each other, while this other one is just sinking its teeth into Thomas.
Disgusting. Step out of cover. We'll repeat the taser. Both of them make a reflex save.
Can
with whatever
do.
negative penalties they get from
being so scared.
Oh, thank you for reminding
everything
me
that's
that.
happening to them.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. So that would be so it's a -2 still, Maddie, because they're still yeah, you don't get a -2 on reflex for grabbed, which I never understand why. Okay, so the one on the top gets a 24, Tony. The one on the bottom gets a 14.
Oof.
All right, so bottom guy critically fails for double damage.
He's dead.
Top takes 13.
Tommy
bottom
Salami,
takes 26.
I feel really bad to tell you that the one that you have grabbed, unfortunately, you did not get to end. But behind you, Sliskin launches a lightning bolt, and it just shocks the one that you have grabbed, and you still have a hold of it, but it does release its tail from your leg. The one on the top, Tony, did it just regularly fail?
Yep, regular fail.
Regular fail. Okay, so then that one just takes a -13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was that all 3 of your actions?
Yes.
Okay. Back up to the top of the round with Matt. So at the end of this, Matt, he goes down to frightened 1.
Correct, but instead I'm gonna be like, hey, fuck, I had something. I don't know, man.
You're ugly.
No.
You can only demoralize him once every hour, right?
Correct, but fear and demoralize are 2
Correct.
separate
Yep.
type of fear spells.
I remember.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Don't worry.
So one's a spell, the other one's the actual demoralize action.
Was this the one that ate Thomas?
Yeah, tried to take a bite out of him.
Okay. You know that shit's gonna give you all sorts of diseases, right?
Okay. So I have to roll a will? No, you have to go against my...
yes. I intimidate.
My will.
I intimidate with a 19 plus a 15 for a 34.
Hold on, I gotta tell you if you crit or not. So I'm still a -2, right?
You're at -1 right now.
No, it's at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no. It's at the start of my turn. Start of your turn.
Okay, so I'm only at a minus. Oh, I'm at a -1 for my frightened condition right now. Then, all right, fair enough. Thank you for being honest. So I'm at a -1 then. And what did you get?
A 34, did I say? Wait.
Okay. Yep, that critically
there.
succeeds.
34, yes. So now he's frightened 3.
That critically succeeds. Okay, frightened 3 now. Okay.
And it's always...
Go ahead, what do you want to do now?
And just as a reminder, Thomas treats it as flat-footed, including his sneak attack bonus damage.
Okay, got it.
And then I'm just going to produce a little bit of flame and Adam, reflex save, please.
Wait. You doing produce flame?
I'm gonna produce some flame and go Adam.
No, you have to spell attack, dude.
What?
Produce flame is a spell attack.
No, it's a reflex save, Peter. Produce flame. You're thinking elemental toss. I have to spell attack, but produce flame is a reflex save. I'll just go ahead and roll that.
It's got the attack trait on that Matty Patty. A small wall of flame, make a spell attack roll.
Wait, what?
It's your target's AC.
I mean, all right, fine. I feel like that more benefits me, but... Oh, weird. Oh, I do. I'm sorry. Wow, I was so wrong.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, your face is fine. It does well, I know it does. So a 27, but doesn't crit him. That's all right.
Yeah, it doesn't crit him. It definitely hits him.
Hit him. So he's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is a 11 plus 9. 20 points of damage. End turn.
Okay. Tommy Salami. So the one that you were grabbing onto is no longer in your grasp, but there's a dude right behind you that you can go ahead and attack now.
Oh,
He's been
shit. Okay.
It's been scared
there was a
shitless.
new dude behind us.
No, it's the same one. And
Okay.
no, technically, well, no, yeah, you're.
I'm not
Never
gonna
mind.
let
You're
the
right.
other lizard go between my legs. I'm just gonna kind of ride him to his friend and stab his friend while I still have this lizard between my legs.
Would you like to try and grab this one too to lower?
No, I still have the other one. That's crazy.
I mean, he gets the flat-footed because it's feared, anyways.
Right, but he can. No. He doesn't automatic. Wait.
Yes, he does.
Matt, hold on. Does he treat him as flat-footed? Like he just gets his bonus for
No, he treats him
for
as
sneak attack.
flat. No, he treats him as flat-footed. Dread Striker.
But he doesn't lower his A.
It does.
Does he
treats
lower
him
his
as
AC?
flat-footed? Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh.
Dread Striker is treated as flat-footed.
So on top of him being feared, he also lowers his AC even further.
Correct, and only to
Oh.
Thomas. So Thomas
Only
treats
to
him
Thomas. Okay.
as if he's flat-footed. So he's got an 18 to his AC now.
Got it. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so Thomas, I apologize. Go ahead and rock and roll. Roll that thing.
You better be sorry,
Jeez.
Peter.
Stab him 4 times. Show him what's up.
I'm trying to finally flesh out Thomas's, skills that he is
God
not
damn.
known to
29.
use. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Thomas. I need
Oh
to
my
pay more attention
God.
to your character sheet.
There was two ones in this roll. That's gonna be
It's a 4d6, right?
32.
32. So, with this guy being just terrified of you, Thomas, you're able to just make a slightly scary face and just and stab at him. And you do a shit ton of damage. He is still standing though. You got 2 actions left plus your haste. What else? He's going to keep stabbing away.
All right. I'm gonna did the guy die clenching his sword that's in my legs right now?
Actually, he didn't have any sword. He had just his mitts, his fangs, and his tail.
Well, I'm gonna jump and twerk my body and tail whip him with his friend's tail.
What? Alright.
Do you want to? Never mind.
I'm
You're just
gonna
trying to just hit him with it
I'm just gonna look
With
at
the-
Sliskin and just put
with
my
the
head
snake
down.
thing's body.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Well, it's a natural 20.
No.
So anything that you would normally roll, Thomas, for your rapier,
Yeah.
instead use D4s because this is just bludgeoning.
Okay.
It'd be no different than your fist. You still get a sneak attack though, because he's still frightened to you.
So it would be
but-
4d4.
No, it'd be 1d4 and then 2d6.
Okay.
There it is.
Hold up. And then times by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Okay.
add your strength. Your strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. 4. That's gonna be 11 times 2. 22 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay. 22. So you hit him with his friend, and the body just it kind of crumbles out of your legs, and it kind of just breaks in half. You've got one more action plus your haste.
Oh yeah. With
minus-
breaking
minus
in half,
10.
I'm gonna kick off of his corpse, do a flip, and stab one more time with the
You really
Okay,
miss
this is the
Fabiola,
minus
don't
10.
you, Crave?
I do. I'm just trying to make up for it. That's gonna be a 19.
Which I hope you reply to me mid-flip.
yeah. Oh, Dave.
And that was a 19 after the minus 10.
Correct.
Yeah, you hit.
God, my rolls tonight are hilarious. 14.
14 damage. Okay, you have one more action left with your haste.
I do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna. This time, I'm just gonna board poke him with my sword because I ran out of all my style.
You still take the minus 10, Tommy.
It's a natural 1. Natural 1.
Oh.
So, Tommy Salami, I'm going to need you to roll for me a d8, please, brother.
After all of that,
Just a board poke,
3.
which you fumbled horribly.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm sorry, do you not want me to haste you?
I don't know.
Icarus, you flew too close to the sun.
I guess I did.
3.
I mean, you've been dealing all of the
Melee,
damage.
your weapon's current hit points are reduced to its broken threshold.
Oh, no.
If already
For the rest of the fight or
broken.
for good?
it's
Until
broken,
it's
you gotta get it
fixed.
fixed. If
Which I can do.
already broken,
Oh, nice.
the
okay.
weapon takes 3d6 damage, ignoring hardness.
Well, it's not broken.
So with it being broken, it's broken.
Right.
So when a weapon is broken, I believe Pathfinder 2E broken weapons. If I understand correct, so you take a penalty to it. Broken condition, broken object can't. Oh, a broken object can't be used for its normal functions, nor does it grant bonuses, with the exception of armor. Broken armor still grants bonuses. A broken item still imposes penalties, limitations on criminals. For example, if
It's
an
all my
effect
shit,
makes
sir.
an item,
Is it all my shit or just my rapier?
just your rapier
Okay.
is broken, so it
that's-
can't be used normally.
So to wrap this up, I dry humped his friend all the way over to him, stabbed him, whipped him with his friend, backflipped, stabbed him, and then poked him and broke my sword.
So,
Like, what a good ending for that entire turn.
and now you're considering taking back that review you gave Jack the Blacksmith.
Yeah, god damn, I'll have to let him know.
Speaking of it, is your sword
so-
even like enchanted at all?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
believe it is.
Plus 1 striking.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so we are now up to the Serpent folks. Turn. Jeez, I didn't expect us to get to this point. Okay, so it's going to attack you, Tommy Salami. It
Oh,
is
is
not
it?
too keen with you.
Did I fucking broke my sword on its nipple?
It's gonna go ahead and try and swipe you with its tail.
Minus 3.
For a 28, so it'd be a 25, which does not hit. it is going to try to then demoralize you, and it has a -3 as what's his nuts? Maddie likes to tell me.
-3.
Thomas, what is your will DC? You do not get a -3, Thomas. Just I do. Just to be clear.
1 second. I do. I want to run and grab a seltzer water. Let me check here. Will DC will be 22.
Exactly a 22. So this thing, even though it is terrified, it looks at you and kind of just like puffs out its chest, and after you just fucking breaking your sword on it, you kind of cower a little bit at it. So Thomas, you are frightened 1 until the beginning of its turn, assuming it survives that long.
I'm just gonna start screaming, "Kill it!"
It is now going to attack you with its fangs, Thomas, for a normally a +11, but apparently because Maddie, I am, it is only going to be a +8.
Nimble dodge.
Does a now 22 hit you? And it does not. Man, that sucked. Anyway, so we are up now to Tony.
Hey, you remember what killed the dinosaurs, right? The Ice Age! 32 to hit.
Critical.
You critically hit. How does it die?
It just, glowering over Thomas, just slowly starts to frost over from the frost ray, and it's just a big old icicle snake now. A snake pop, if you will.
Can its nipple just break off just ever so slightly?
Yes, and then it falls. And Thomas, I need you to roll me a d20 to see which direction it falls.
Got it.
High, it falls on the bed. Low, it falls to the ground.
It's gonna be a low.
It falls to the ground and scatters, and snake bits kind of just go everywhere.
My friend.
Okay.
Come here. Let me shink. Cut you up a little bit.
Let me stab you, son.
Let me stab you.
Can I request one of you magic boys fix this? I'm gonna hold my rapier up.
So
I will fix it.
While you fix it, I will heal him.
I can make it better. I have
Tony,
the technology.
Yeah, with crafting, do you have to have mending magic, or what do you have to do?
I assume I just need to do a crafting check on it.
Yes. Peter, I got a 27 to.
I don't think I need any
check.
particular.
I trust you,
mending
Maddie.
Magic?
Yeah, because it's a magical item now. I feel like you have to have something to do with. I feel like you have to have a skill with magic when it comes to that.
I mean, I just have magical crafting. That's a.
You do have magical crafting?
Yes.
I feel like that is what you need. Let me just double check, because I feel like there's something in here. Magical shorthand? Nope. You can craft magical items, though some have other requirements. When you select this feat, you gain formulas. Okay. So let's see real quick here when it comes to craft. I feel like that's all you need. Craft. Isn't there like a repair? There should be like a repair thing on here. Okay, so let's do this because I can't think of anything right now. What did you get, Tony?
28.
28, and it is technically a second level item, right, Matt? Because it's it's a third level item because it's a +1 striking.
Yes.
And you got a 28, so that's a critical success, Tony, because DC is 18. Yeah, I would say definitely you're able to go ahead and fix it up. It is back to its full parameters. It does take you about an hour.
Okay.
Go ahead and get that one done too.
I'm gonna dice them up some.
Okay. Yep, that's totally fine. Go ahead. Wait a second. Do you have like something that you can do it every 10 minutes or something, Matt? Or who are you dicing up this time?
I think I do. Oh, can I only do treat wounds once per hour?
Yep.
Kind
once
of.
per hour.
They can only benefit from it once per hour? Or was
Correct.
it used on them once per hour? It's like you can use it multiple times in an hour on different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you can only I think what we've been doing is if you fail the check, I think we've been saying like as long as you don't actually treat them, you can only like successfully treat them once per hour. 'Cause I know there were a couple of times when we were treating wounds and it was like, oh god, I had to do it 3 times in an hour before it actually took. So that's fine.
Okay, that makes sense. Then,
but
then there's nothing else for me to do at this point.
Okay.
But
All
if
right,
it takes
so
them
it's
an
been about an
hour,
hour,
then I can also spend that next 10 minutes after that hour to treat them one more time.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hour and 10 minutes then.
He could just do. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna hurt you real good, Crave. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. I got also another 27 randomly. That was nice. So here we go again. Ooh, I like all those numbers. Those are nice high numbers. Plus an 8. Plus a 7. Plus a 6. Plus a 4. Good enough. Good as new, almost. I don't know why I gave you Splat's voice, but you're good as new.
As you guys are kind of like breathing the sigh of relief of like, oof, man, that took a lot out of us. You're just seeing another serpent folk in the corner, and it is. And we're ending it apparently with you just taking its life. How are you killing it?
Well, depends. Is it? Can I understand it?
Is it like one of the same snake people or like a different snake person?
This is a different one. This is the thing that you assume afterwards they were climbing around, or huddling around.
Right.
It looks like it's to be the same species. Yes, it's still red and all that stuff.
What's it saying in its dying breath? Is it speaking Draconic?
No.
Then I don't understand it. Sliskud?
It is not speaking Draconic.
Do you hear it saying it? Do you understand what it's saying?
I guess that's the Peter question. I know Common, Draconic, Aclo, Undercommon, and Dwarven. Do I understand anything it says? I tried to engage it in basic conversation in several different languages.
You do. You understand one of those. It is speaking Aclo.
Oh, shit.
Tony. So, while it hasn't died yet, but it is dying right now, and it's repeating this thing over and over. Tony, it just keeps saying, "Sowing our heads, sowing our heads." Why do they keep doing this to us? They're sowing our heads.
I guess I'll pass the message along to our party mates.
I'm gonna take my guitar out. Ask them who is sowing their heads.
I will attempt to ask them.
Why are they sowing the heads?
Wait. And when you ask Tony,
who,
when you ask who is sowing their heads, it just says this.
This?
Roll a recall knowledge check for me. Society.
Okay.
Tony only.
31.
Right. So you know that there are different races or like heritages of these serpent folks. The Zis are more of the they're more intelligent and more magical based, versus the ones that you guys just fought are called the Apopo, who are a lot less intelligent and way more subservient. In fact, they know very little, and recognize that they are kind of used more as like the grunt labor in serpent folk society, and mostly do kind of what they're told. And so when you asked who was sewing the heads, this serpent folk said Zis, and you assume that he is referencing that heritage of serpent folk, the magic users, basically.
At which point I will resquiat in pace. Mercy kill.
I got a feather for you.
And you end its life. Okay.
As a good action.
With a good action.
Just making that clear. I am being nice in its killing.
Okay. Instead of, just doing a medicine check on it to, bring it back to life. But yeah, that's fine. No, yeah, you're
evil
right,
creature. Yeah. Fuck him. His friends tried to kill us.
I mean, we literally assaulted them first, my dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember how that happening.
According to my recall knowledge of 19, I know they're evil.
But thinking on this, so most of the guards folk have been human. Is this species at all common in this area? Because I don't think we've ever seen any of these before.
This species? Absolutely. Oh, Tony, with that recall knowledge check, absolutely not. These are not common at all.
They're
in this
There's
in this area.
Something weird going on here.
They're
Hundo.
important.
Well, I guess besides all the the severed head. Wait, look at the body. Like literally, check out its neck.
Yeah, what's that on its neck?
There is actually nothing on this body. However, you do recall there was a lot of blood stains on Das toilet when you guys were in there. Would you like to go ahead and roll a perception check? And this will be the last thing that you'll do.
I mean,
what about this
book?
Like
the severed bodies and whatnot, and the
you also have to read the book the next time we play, Matt.
I got a natural 20 in my perception, so crit success.
You do see that there are, and I gotta get out the GM. Hold up. 2 serpent folk heads, as you you open up the toilet seat lids, and you see that there are 2 more sitting underneath there, and they, Tony, as you look on there, are able to see that they looks like some there was some sewing needle and thread on their neck, but it looks like it was stripped out almost like someone attempted to do it and then maybe did it wrong and stripped it out.
Well then.
Gross.
So
I'll explain some of the bodies in the sewers.
Is this a door?
No. Oh wait. Wait.
I'm kidding.
Yes,
kidding.
Right here?
That is a. Wait, how'd you get on?
Wait, whoa! How'd you do that? Fucking
you
magic!
Whoa!
Dimension door. I cast
Tony.
it too.
How the fuck did you get over there?
I don't know, but I can just move myself through that wall right there.
You
what
forgot,
the motherfucker, Tony?
You forgot to turn on collision in the map settings.
Oh
What?
yeah, I guess I can just move through any of the walls.
That's a thing, Tony. Don't move any farther.
Okay, not moving.
What? You never had to do that before. Where do you do that, Maddie? In the settings?
In the map specific, the page of the map we're on. Oh my god, guys, look at all of this! Holy crap!
Don't fucking do it, you asshole!
I'm not.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so wait.
But
what am I clicking on? So I'm on our map.
Yeah, but you have to God, I forgot how to. You have to go into the map specific settings, like that like that scene's specific settings.
Okay, so you mean like the overview where I see all of the maps that are on like my
Hold on, let me launch a
my
game.
HUD on
'cause
the top or something?
I can't. Okay, so you click on.
What the fuck? It never
You
used
clip
to do
the
that.
clip the page settings. Click on the page settings of that specific page.
Okay.
Go
All
to
right. I
dynamic
got the
lighting.
personalized display. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dynamic lighting.
Wait, hold on. Is it not in here? Maybe I'm.
Is it advanced settings? No.
Oh no! It's in page details. Page details. Scroll to all the way to the bottom. You'll see movement, dynamic lighting, barriers, restrict movement. Turn it on.
What the fuck? Why is that not just on as a default? God damn it! All right, now try and move it, Tony.
Yeah, I can't go
Hey.
through the wall anymore.
You motherfucker.
Wow, weird
All
icon
right.
still. That's weird.
Shut up, man. Assholes. Anyway, okay. So that's where we're gonna leave it off for tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Good fighting,
We'll
Tommy.
kind of. Yeah.
What you saying?
I said good fighting, Tommy.
Thank you, buddy.
Impressive snake on snake combat.
Thank you. I felt inspired.
God,
Yeah.
just imagine beating up a guy with his own friend. Like just picking
Well,
up.
you made me feel bad about it at the end because you're right. They were just fucking hanging out. Like, literally, might have just been two dudes that we just ripped to pieces.
Like, oh no, our buddy's been injured. We better do something about it. Get stabbed in the back. And mercy kill. We're the good guys.
And beaten.
Where's the good guys? Have any of you guys played Broforce?
Yes.
Yes.
I just love the narrative of that. Just like slowly, you're just finding out that they're just fucking going
Oh.
places and killing everyone. It's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Did you guys finish? I think I beat Broforce. I like the slow progression of where you first fight terrorists, then you fight.
Alien.
You're in hell.
or something, or demons. Yeah.
And then you
And then
literally
you
go
go-
into the alien universe.
Yeah, and then you go into the alien universe, which is bitchin'. But then you go into. Is that when you go to hell? Because at one point you go to hell, the alien universe, and there's something else I thought.
I only ever got up to the alien universe part, but
No,
the end
I
of every
think
level
hell
is
is at the
usually
end.
killing like a devil in a suit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
think,
chasing him
Thomas,
the
you're
whole
right.
time.
I think hell is at the very end. Then you're right. So, but yes, Broforce is. We played that a lot. Tony, we played that a lot at Garrett's, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
You and Garrett's house. So whenever we had Jordan's campaign. So, okay, all right, bros.
Alrighty.
Let me go ahead and
Good
give you
hunts.
guys experience on that one. So that was, believe it or not, an actual low encounter.
Makes sense. I mean, we
Um,
destroyed them in 2 rounds, so.
They were pretty chunky boys, but they died.
They're more martial, so that wouldn't make sense. So 100 experience on that one. I don't know where you guys are at now with that.
We're at level 9 now.
No, you're not. You've got to. Where are you guys at now for HP?
775. 775.
Okay. You're at level 9 now. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Also, by the way, I have one more weekend of my nightmare schedule. And then I'm going to have most likely Saturdays off, so we won't have to start so late anymore.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
escaped
when's
the
the
nightmare
next time you guys
schedule.
want to play? Are you do you want to then, Thomas, like skip this coming weekend and play the following, the 15th or something?
So I don't know what's going. I was supposed to help a friend move to Seattle. So he was going to spend a lot of money buying movers, but he just confessed yesterday that he has not actually found a place in Seattle. So I don't know if I'm still I still have that time off. So Aaron and I might go on a little vacation together.
Yeah,
But
that might
we're
be really
deciding it
hard,
too.
like going to Seattle if he doesn't have a home and
Yeah,
lives there.
it was
but,
a
you know.
really good reveal after I already took the time off and turned down shows and a bunch of other stuff. But you know.
Oh,
such is life.
poor Dave.
But I think we're still gonna probably take a vacation because we've been wanting it.
I'll end this stream now.
Okay. Then
Thanks for joining,
how do we feel
gamers.